So let okay. So now what happens in the chapter? The whole world turns violet. There is a very odd day, very different day from all the days. The whole world turns violet. Okay. And the whole world means, when I say the whole world turns violet, means all the cars in the world or the trains in the world, the skin of the people, the food which they are eating, everything turns violet. All the things. Violet is a color which is between blue and purple, right? So everything from animals to plants to human beings, everyone, everything turns violet. Okay. And the chapter is about how people react to such a change. So you have never seen that everything becomes of same color, right? So it is a very odd situation that the whole world turns violet, and how people react to such a situation, such a change in the world. The all the things in the world, all the animals, all the people, all the trees, the skin of people, the food, everything turns violet. But one thing remains the same. And what is that one thing? It is a blue jay. Blue jay is a type of bird. जैसे sparrow एक bird होती है, कोयल एक bird होती है, वैसे ही blue jay is also a bird. So only one blue jay in the world, it remains the same. It does not change its color. It does not turn into violet color. It remains the same. It does not change the color and it remains of blue color. So that is also very odd, and that is also very interesting that the whole world has turned into violet color, but only this one bird, a blue jay, it has not changed the color. Okay, and I had given you these questions as assignments. So have you completed your assignment? Only few people have submitted the assignment on Scholars ERP, not all. I'm waiting for everyone to submit your assignments on Scholars ERP. Not everyone has submitted. So let's discuss these three questions which were given to you as assignment. Okay. So what thing changed into violet? What things changed into violet? All the animals, birds from the big skyscrapers. What is a skyscraper? Will anyone tell me what is a skyscraper? Who is going to tell me what is a skyscraper? Raise your hand. Who is going to tell me? Priyansh Mehta, do you know the answer? What is a skyscraper? You have raised your hand. Do you know the answer? Yes or no? Okay, I'm unmuting you, Priyansh. Priyansh Mehta, I'm unmuting you. Yeah, tell me.
Sky touching building. Sky touching building.
Yeah, correct. So the tall buildings, that is a skyscraper. Okay. Oh, just a second. Okay. Okay, Priyansh, thank you so much. So all the buildings, they have also turned into violet color. Okay. All the buildings, the ants, the small ants, or the big buildings, all the trees, everything has turned violet. Why did people get afraid, amazed, and think funny? So अब लोगों ने इस पे कैसे react किया? Some people thought that it was funny. Some people were afraid of it कि अरे ऐसा क्यों हो गया, कहीं कुछ प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं आने वाली हमारे पे. And some people thought that it was funny because everything was of same color. So some people thought that it is really funny. कितना मजा आ रहा है कि सब कुछ same color का हो गया. So why were people reacting in such manner? Why were people afraid of it? Or why were people amazed of it? Or why people thought that it was funny? So people reacted in such manner because from small things to the big things, everything has turned violet. But only one thing, the blue jay, it has not changed its color. And that's why people thought that it was very amazing, very funny, and they were afraid of the situation. उनको डर भी लग रहा था कि ऐसा हो गया तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम भी हो सकती है. उनको फनी भी लग रहा था क्योंकि ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं आज तक कि पूरा वर्ल्ड जो है, पूरी दुनिया जो है, वो वायलेट कलर की हो जाए. Okay, next one. How did the boys and girls react on changing of the colors? So how did boys and girls react? The boys thought it was very cool because they thought everything in one color. That was very cool. And girls found it very yucky. Yucky means they found it very disgusting. The girls did not like it. सब कुछ same color का हो गया और कोई color ही नहीं है world के अंदर. So the girls did not like the change, and the boys thought that it was really cool. It was cool that everything was of same color. Okay, children. So now let's start with the chapter again. So I hope you all have your books with you. I hope you all have your books with you. If the screen which I'm sharing is not visible to you all, you can also look to the text into your books. If the screen is not visible, you can look after the text into the book. Okay. The text is visible to you all, right? The text on the screen is visible. The text is visible on the screen. Everyone, the text is visible. You can simply raise your hand. You don't have to work hard to put a thumbs up there. You can just raise your hand. Raise your hand if the screen is visible to you all. The screen which I'm sharing, this of the book, it is visible to you all. Okay, all good. Okay, then let's start with the chapter which we were discussing. Okay. The smartest scientists in the world gathered to figure it out. Now this thing has happened. The whole world has turned blue, and it was very surprising for everyone. It was surprising for the scientists. It was surprising for people. So अब क्या हुआ? बहुत सारे scientists इकट्ठे हुए. तो सबसे इंटेलिजेंट साइंटिस्ट थे वो इकट्ठे हुए, and they had gathered to figure it out. To figure something out means what? To जानना कि यह कैसे हो गया क्या हो गया. Okay, so all the scientists, so many intelligent scientists, they had gathered to figure out what had happened. Okay, was something wrong with people's eyes, or was it a trick of nature? So people wanted to know कि हमारी आंखों में तो कुछ गड़बड़ नहीं हो गई कि हमको सब कुछ ब्लू दिख रहा है, और या फिर नेचर ने कुछ जादू किया है कि सब कुछ वायलेट हो गया, ऐसा क्यों हुआ है? People wanted to know the reason behind that. People wanted to know the reason behind such a change. They did studies and tests and analyzed and evaluated and debated and wrote article after article. So जैसे अभी कोरोना आया है वर्ल्ड में, it is also new to us, right? कोरोना इससे पहले नहीं था कभी, but एकदम से कोरोना आया, the whole world is suffering from it. The whole world is facing the consequences. सारे जो changes हैं इसकी वजह से हो रहे हैं. कभी लोगों को देखा मास्क पहने हुए आज से पहले जब आप छोटे थे? नहीं देखा, right? But now the whole world is wearing masks. Now the whole world is waiting for vaccines. So corona is also new to us. It has also surprised people. People are also afraid of it. So in the similar way, this situation, when the whole world turned violet, that was also surprising for all, and people were afraid of it. अभी जैसे कोरोना पे भी बहुत सारी स्टडीज हो रही हैं कि कैसे ठीक होगा कैसे ठीक नहीं होगा. So similarly, when this situation happened, when the world turned violet, there were studies and tests which were going on. उसके एक के बाद एक टेस्ट हुए जा रहे थे, लोग देख रहे थे कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ. Scientists were evaluating that why such thing has happened, why such situation has come upon us, and they were debating. Debating means they were having discussions. All the scientists, all the intelligent scientists of the world, they were having discussions that why such situation has come. And they wrote articles after article. To write an article means what? To write an essay, or to write आपके जो अखबार के अंदर जैसे जो छपे हुए जो आते हैं ना essay, that is called an article. जो magazines के अंदर जो printed आते हैं, that is called an article. जो newspapers में आते हैं, that is an article. So people were continuously writing about articles in newspapers, in magazines, but couldn't explain it. But nobody knew कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ. Okay. लोगों को सबको पता था कि ये हो रहा है, पूरा world is turning violet, but they did not know the reason behind it. Similarly, today also, people know that corona is in the world. People know that, but what they don't know the reason behind it, and they don't know how to cure it. So this situation, which is today, that is also similar to the situation when the whole world turned violet. So when corona happens, that is the real situation. Okay, ये सच में हुआ है. But this situation, when the whole world turned violet, that is not a real situation. It was just, it is an imagination by a writer कि अगर पूरा world turn पूरा वर्ल्ड जो है वायलेट हो जाए तो कैसे लोग रिएक्ट करेंगे. ओके, कोरोना इज द रियल सिचुएशन, बट ओके, आफ्टर नो लॉन्गर कुड पीपल से दैट दे फेल्ट ब्लू. ओके, यू नो व्हाट, दिस इज एन इडियम और दिस इज अ प्रोवर्ब. एक मुहावरा है that I am feeling blue. I am feeling blue means what? यार मुझे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. So that is how in English how do you say that? I am feeling blue. Okay. So people could not say that they were feeling blue क्योंकि अब कोई कलर ही नहीं है ना. कोई कलर ही नहीं है तो ऐसा बोल ही नहीं सकते कि I am feeling blue. Or green with envy. ये भी एक मुहावरा है. Green with envy. Envy means jealous. When you are jealous of someone. आपको किसी से जलन होती है. Okay. तो जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू हैव सच अ नाइस ड्रेस आई एम ग्रीन विद एनवी तुम्हारी ड्रेस बहुत सुंदर है और मुझे तुमसे बहुत जलन हो रही है सो यू नो green with envy means what when you are jealous of someone when you are jealous of something or had a green thumb is also an idiom ये भी एक मुहावरा है you can note this down in your books okay children when these things they are important you know they are these things can be used in real life in your regular languages so just note these words down. Having a green thumb means what? When someone is really good at gardening. Okay, it's when someone likes gardening, जिसको पेड़ उगाना पसंद होता है, पौधे उगाना पसंद होता है, that is called as green thumb. For example, my garden is really beautiful. I have a green thumb. मतलब मेरा garden जो है बहुत सुंदर है, ये पेड़ पौधे बहुत अच्छे से उगे हुए हैं. I have a green thumb. Okay, ये सब क्या है मुहावरे हैं. जैसे हम मुहावरे यूज करते हैं ना हिंदी में they are called as proverbs in English. Okay, so feeling blue that is also a proverb. Green with envy, feeling green with envy that is also a proverb. Or having a green thumb that is also a proverb. Okay, so these all are proverbs. Now, when the whole world turned violet, people could not say that they were feeling blue or they were feeling green or they had a green thumb. Why? Because there was only one color in the world, and that was the violet color. There was no other color in the world. So what they said and how they said began to change. So पहले लोग ऐसा कहते थे जब बहुत सारे कलर्स थे दुनिया में तो लोग ऐसा कहते थे I am feeling blue and I'm green with envy. But now how they used to say the their ways of saying things it changed. उनके कहने के तरीके बदल गए. Some people said that violet was now the most important color in the world. अब कुछ लोगों को क्या लगने लगा कि पूरी दुनिया में सबसे important color कौन सा है violet है. Okay, लोगों को क्या लगने लगा कि सबसे ज्यादा important color कौन सा है violet color है. ऐसा क्यों लगने लगा क्योंकि पूरी दुनिया ही violet color की है. So that's why they started thinking that violet is the most important color in the world. और कोई कलर ही नहीं है वायलेट कलर है सब कुछ वायलेट कलर में है so they started thinking that violet is the most important color in the world because it was everywhere as violet color was everywhere so people used to think that this is the most important color in the world and others said that violet had no importance at all और कुछ लोगों को क्या लगा कि वायलेट कलर की अब कोई इंपॉर्टेंस ही नहीं है कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है उसकी बाय बिकॉज देयर वाज टू मच ऑफ इट क्योंकि वायलेट कलर बहुत ज्यादा था तो आपने देखा कि एक कलर के ही पूरी दुनिया एक कलर की होने से क्या दो बहुत डिफरेंट चेंजेस आए एक चेंज आया कि लोगों को लगने लगा वायलेट जो है सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट कलर है ठीक है क्योंकि सब कुछ वायलेट कलर का है और दूसरा चेंज क्या आया लोगों को लगने लगा कि वायलेट का कोई वैल्यू ही नहीं है जब सारी चीजें एक ही कलर की हो जाएंगी तो कुछ इंटरेस्ट कहाँ रहेगा द वर्ल्ड इज ब्यूटिफुल द होल वर्ल्ड टुडे इज ब्यूटिफुल आपको ब्यूटिफुल क्यों दिखता है सारी दुनिया क्योंकि हमारे पास इतने सारे कलर्स हैं there are different colors there are different variations of colors but अगर पूरी दुनिया एक कलर की हो जाए तो कुछ वैल्यू नहीं रहेगी कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं रहेगा आपको चीजें देखने के अंदर they discussed and argued joined clubs held debates wrote books and produced movies about the issue of the importance or unimportance of the color violet अब लोगों ने कैसे रिएक्ट किया इस पे अब उन्होंने क्लब्स ज्वाइन किए कि ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है उसको डिस्कस करने के लिए जो दुनिया है वायलेट कलर की क्यों हो रही है ऐसा डिस्कस करने के लिए उन्होंने क्लब्स ज्वाइन किए डिबेट्स मीन डिस्कशन किए कि वायलेट कलर का होना चाहिए कि नहीं होना चाहिए ये हमारे लिए अच्छा है कि बुरा है दे रोट बुक्स ऑन इट उन्होंने इस पे किताबें लिखी कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ है एंड प्रोड्यूस मूवीज अबाउट इट और इसके ऊपर मूवी भी बन गई ओके जैसे देयर माइट बी अ टाइम जब कोरोना के ऊपर भी मूवी बन जाए कोरोना इतना ज्यादा अभी पॉपुलर है इतना ज्यादा पॉपुलर टॉपिक है that there can be a movie on corona right so similarly when this situation happened and the whole world turned violet there were movies about this okay there was movies about this topic, this about this issue of the okay about the importance or unimportance of the color violet. लोग ये डिस्कस करने लगे कि violet color जो है वो important है या नहीं important है, वो सबसे important है या सबसे least important है, लोग ये डिस्कस करने लगे. Okay, let's do the oral response questions. Question number 1. Why did the scientists gather? Okay, so why did the scientists gather? Who will answer the question? Why did the scientists gather? All the scientists, all the intelligent scientists, why did they gather? Just tell me the answer. Anyone? Anyone who knows the answer of question number 1 of oral response? Why did the scientists gather? Scientists सारे जो है इकट्ठे क्यों हुए? Okay, Karthik is raising his hand. Karthik, I'm unmuting you, okay? Just tell me the answer. Just wait for a second here. Where is Karthik? Yeah, here. Yes, Karthik, tell the answer to the whole class. Why did the scientists gather?
The smartest scientists in the world gathered to figure it out. Was something wrong
Figure what out?
with people?
Figure what
Yes,
out?
ma'am.
What did they want to figure out? What did scientists want to figure out? Scientists को क्या figure out करना था?
Yeah, was a trick of nature.
Scientists को ये figure out करना था कि जो दुनिया है वो violet color की क्यों हुई है? Scientists wanted to figure out that why the world has turned into violet color. Okay, okay, Karthik, very good. Question number 2 then. Where's question number 2? Yeah. What did the people feel and say? लोग को कैसा feel हुआ और लोग क्या कहने लगे about the situation? So, what did people feel and say? That people could not use their regular proverbs, जो उनके regular proverbs थे, जैसे कि feeling blue, green with envy, or having a green thumb, they could not say that. And also, people were afraid of it, people were amazed of it, and people thought that it was funny. Question number 3. Why did the people say about usefulness and uselessness of violet color? Okay, who will answer this question? Question number 3. Why did the people say about usefulness or uselessness of violet color? लोगों ने violet color की importance के बारे में या फिर वो important क्यों है, important क्यों नहीं है, उसके बारे में क्या कहा? Usefulness. Anyone? Anyone who knows the answer for question number 3? Who will answer the question? Why did the people say about usefulness and uselessness of violet color? उन्होंने ये सब क्यों कहा? People about the usefulness or uselessness. एकदम से suddenly लोग violet color की importance या फिर unimportance या फिर usefulness और uselessness के बारे में क्यों बात करने लगे? We are asking why. लोग इस बारे में क्यों बात करने लगे? एकदम से violet color की बात कहाँ से आ गई? Yeah, tell the answer to the class. Anyone who knows the answer? Anyone? Okay, Anusha Jain is raising a hand. Anusha, I'm unmuting you.
Ma'am, some people said that ma'am, some people said that violet is most important color, and some people said that violet has no value.
See, हम इस बारे में बात क्यों कर रहे हैं कि वायलेट कलर जो है वो यूजफुल है या नहीं है? एकदम से वायलेट कलर की बात आई कहाँ से दुनिया में? ऐसा क्यों हुआ? Yes, Anusha, try answering the question. I'll support. Anusha, where are you? एकदम से
Yes, ma'am.
एकदम से वायलेट कलर की बात कहाँ से आने लगी? कि
क्योंकि मैम पूरा वर्ल्ड वायलेट हो गया था.
Yes, correct. So try answering in English now. Try answering in English. It's an easy one.
Because the whole world has in violet color.
Yes, correct. So now people were talking about the usefulness or uselessness of the violet color because the whole world had turned violet. Okay. Okay, Anusha, thank you so much. So next we will move. Let me mute you, otherwise there'll be an issue. Just wait for a second, children. Yeah. Next one. What did the people do about the issue of importance or unimportance? लोगों ने इस बारे में क्या किया? What did the people do about the issue of importance or unimportance of violet color? लोगों ने क्या किया इस बारे में? जब हाँ? Yes, question number 4. Who will answer the question? What लोगों ने इस बारे में क्या किया कि violet color important है कि नहीं important है? What did people do about it? Jitmanyu, do you want to answer the question? You know the answer. I'm unmuting you, Jitmanyu Singh. Yeah, Jitmanyu, answer the question now. Question number 4.
When the people joined clubs and debates and wrote books and produced movies about about all issues of importance or unimportance.
Correct. Okay, so लोगों ने क्या किया? Good, Jitmanyu. So लोगों ने क्या किया? They started discussing it. They started debating about the issue. Okay. Okay, children. So the color of blue jay became a big issue. अब एक नया issue वहाँ पे क्या आ गया? जो blue jay था, जो bird थी, उसका color जो है वो एक बड़ा issue बन गया. Why? Because he had such a little bit of blue and the world had such a whole lot of violet. Because पूरी दुनिया तो violet थी और जो blue jay था वो blue color का था अकेला. So that's why the color of blue jay became a big issue. एक बड़े सब लोग जो है या तो वर्ल्ड के वायलेट होने के बारे में बात कर रहे थे या फिर ब्लू जे का कलर चेंज क्यों नहीं हुआ इस बारे में बात कर रहे थे. पीपल आर्ग्यूड अबाउट द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ दैट. अब लोग उसके बारे में भी बात करने लगे कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ, अबाउट द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ दैट कि ब्लू जे ने कलर चेंज क्यों नहीं किया. सम सेड दैट द ब्लू जे मस्ट बी ए वेरी स्पेशल बर्ड. लोगों को लगने लगा कि ये बहुत स्पेशल बर्ड है इसलिए इसने कलर चेंज नहीं किया. और मे बी नॉट अ बर्ड at all because he alone had kept his true color. और या फिर हो सकता है ये बर्ड ही ना हो, ये कुछ और हो, ऐसा कोई और चीज हो जिसने अपना कलर ही चेंज नहीं किया. ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? लोग इस बारे में सरप्राइज थे. People were surprised that blue jay had not changed the color. Others said it was silly that the blue jay ate. Others said that this was silly that the blue jay ate bird seed and drank water and fluffed his feathers, and that other than his special color he was still just a bird. अब जैसे हम वायलेट कलर की इंपॉर्टेंस और अनइम्पोर्टेंस के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं कि कुछ लोगों को लगा वायलेट कलर हो जाना इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, वायलेट कलर एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज थी. क्यों? क्योंकि द होल वर्ल्ड हैड टर्न वायलेट. और कुछ लोगों को लग रहा था कि अब पूरा ही वर्ल्ड वायलेट कलर का हो गया तो अब कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट रहा ही नहीं, सब कुछ सेम हो गया, कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट रहा ही नहीं. सिमिलरली जो ब्लू जे था, अब ब्लू जे भी एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया और बिल्कुल लीस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया. क्यों? लोगों को लगने लगा कि इंपॉर्टेंट क्यों है? बिकॉज इट इज द ओनली बर्ड, इट इज द ओनली थिंग इन द वर्ल्ड विच हैड नॉट चेंज्ड कलर. इसने बिल्कुल कलर चेंज नहीं किया था एंड दैट्स व्हाई इट माइट बी सम इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. ये कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है. एंड ऑल्सो लोगों को लगा कि भले ही इसने कलर चेंज नहीं किया हो लेकिन फिर भी वो दाना पानी खा रहा है, बर्ड्स की तरह दाना पानी खा रहा है, अपने पंख हिला रहा है. सो लोगों को ये लगने लगा वाई कि भले ही ये एक बर्ड हो जिसने कलर चेंज नहीं किया है लेकिन है तो वो बर्ड ही. उनको लग रहा है इतनी इंपॉर्टेंट, इसके साथ इतना कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट हुआ है. क्या इंपॉर्टेंट हुआ है ब्लू जे के साथ? कि इसने कलर चेंज नहीं किया है. लेकिन फिर भी ये नॉर्मल चीजें कर रहा है, फिर भी ये नॉर्मल बर्ड्स की तरह पानी पी रहा है, दाना खा रहा है और अपने पंख हिला रहा है. इट इज ओनली लाइक द अ रेगुलर बर्ड. उनको किसी को ये स्पेशल बर्ड नहीं लग रही थी. क्यों? क्योंकि वो इट वाज बिहेविंग लाइक नॉर्मल बर्ड्स. Okay, because it was still just a bird, it was behaving like birds. So it is a bird, so it will behave like a bird, right? Okay, so question number 1 for oral response. Why did the blue jay became big issue? Blue jay became a big issue because it had not changed color. And question number 2. Okay children, I want all of you to try answer these questions of oral response. Okay, for today's assignment you can complete these questions of oral response and submit it to me on Scholars ERP. Question number 1, 2, 3 and 4 of this oral response. Can you see that here? You can answer these questions and submit it to me on Scholars ERP. But These are very simple questions, very one-word type answer questions, and you can submit it to and Scholars ELP. Okay, I want to see the whole class here with their cameras on. Everyone, just be there. Everyone.